Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalavec Movies. My name is John and this is going to be my competition entry to the channel JT and the Movies. Now JT, or James as we all know him, has set out a competition rules that are going to be: what is your favourite actor or actress, and what movie did you get that made you think that they were your favourite and got you into their filmography. And when I had to have a long, hard think about this, and I come up with this conclusion that I don't have one. I don't have a favourite actor and I don't have a favourite actress, which I can't believe actually when I'm saying it out loud. But I'm going to have to say somebody, because I did think that there's going to have to be somebody that comes to mind that got me into their stuff. Say one person, when I saw this actor, made me want to get or see all of their other stuff, and then one name did come to mind, and that name is Clint Eastwood. Now, way back in the day, when I was allowed to watch anything my dad said, he didn't have no filter on the TV. Anything that came on the TV, my dad says, you can watch this if you want, which was great. And of course, we settled down to watch the Fistful of Dollars trilogy. I didn't know it was a trilogy at the time, but I did know that these spaghetti westerns were much better to me than the other westerns that used to be on the TV, because westerns were always on the telly. I used to watch them incessantly because they were practically on from noon till night, basically, on TV. Every day there was always a western on the telly. But the one that stood out for me was Clint Eastwood, because these ones were different. Now the reason why they were so different was because, well, of Clint Eastwood, because he was probably one of the most coolest people in these movies. He just had this air about him that none of these other actors, and I mean they all try to be cool in their own way, like John Wayne and other actors like that, and they all played their part in these westerns, and they were great in it. But for me, Clint just had that little bit difference to it, which made me think, like, not at that time, but when I used to think there was a Clint Eastwood film coming on, I used to make a beeline for it. So then I was treated to the other side of Clint Eastwood. Was when he came out of the Western films, he went into this sort of the New York, well, it was in New York actually, but the sort of gritty cop of Dirty Harry. So them films were amazing as well, and it cemented to me that this fella was one of the coolest people on in a movie. And I did follow him religiously through his career. I must admit, recently, I would say, well, in the last 10 years, I don't really watch many of his directorial films, although I do know that they're good. I just have moved away a little bit from his stuff, but I do like his other stuff. I'm really holding out for 4K of the Dollars trilogy, and I will go back to, there's a few of his earlier ones that I'm really after on Blu-ray, Heartbreak Ridge being one of them. That's one of my other favourite films of his. So I'm going to go back to his filmography, which I've seen probably every film that he's got. I've probably seen them all. I'm really amazed that I don't own many of his films. I own the Dirty Harry films, I own Gran Torino, but I want to get Heartbreak Ridge, but there's a lot of other ones that I want to get. So my answer, the short answer, is that my favourite actor, sort of, is Clint Eastwood. He made me want to check out more of his filmography than any other actor that I know of. So James has given away some really great prizes, so I urge you to get, I'm going to leave a link down to his competition down below. Get yourself over to his channel, subscribe to his channel, and have some great time with his content, and also have a chance to win this great prize, 2 prizes he's put in there. If you make a video, you get 2 chances in the pot. If you make a comment on his video, you get 1 chance. So also I'd like to give a couple of quick shout outs, if that's okay, James. I'm just going to take a couple of minutes. And first shout out I want to give is to a channel called Pink Paradox Reads. Now this channel is run by Lisa G, and I do think the channel is really good. She does more about books, but she also does like horror related books. She does horror packages that she gets. Her stuff's very watchable, and she does do Blu-rays and sort of things that she's watched as well. I have a great time with her channel, and she's a great person as well. I do talk to her on the comments and that, so I would like to give Pink Paradox Reads a shout out, which is harder to say than you would think. The next one I'd like to give is another channel called, I've given a shout out recently, is GeekyHiJinx Reviews. I think this channel, from watching the things that I watched of his, watched a couple of his videos last night, especially his Zack Snyder's Justice League review, which I thought was absolutely brilliant, mind. So if I'm going to leave a link to that one down below, if you want to get to his channel and just check him out. He's just starting out, and I think he should be welcomed in this community, and I think his channel is going to go quite far actually. And the last one I want to give a shout out to is Jake Talks Movies. I would love to see him getting a few more subscribers. He's got a great channel. He's a young fella. He's just starting out on this this journey. So if you can get over and go give those 3 channels a like and some subs, that would be absolutely brilliant. That's Jake Talks Movies, GeekyHiJinx Reviews, great name, and also Pink Paradox Reads. So thanks very much, James, for setting this competition off. Good luck everybody, and thanks for watching this video, and please check out all the things I've talked about in this video. So thanks once again, you take care, and I'll see you next time.